Alright, so as you may have noticed, 3-marking the Object 140 went terribly, but because I've installed this Mark of Excellence mod, I get to see that to 3-mark my LT432, I need to be doing 2550 combined, and currently I'm doing about 100, which below that, so I'm doing 2461. So for today's video, we're going to work on raising this combined average damage up to 2550 so that when I get 100 games in this tank, I will certainly 3-mark it. Okay, so this is another awful map. This is Mountain Pass, and as a light tank, this puts me in a situation... So, Mountain Pass is not a good scouting map. A lot of players... Let me increase my map transparency, decrease my map transparency so you can see better. A lot of players on this map, what they do is they start off here to try to get early eyes crossing. Now, like, yeah, you get early eyes on the people crossing, but it's meant like the fight happens at J2. Go to J2. That's what I'm going to do. And, you know, even though I might get more spotting damage if I were to scout across, I think it's an okay play. I'd much rather go to J2. One of the things I want to get better at is actually brawling. And so if I go to J2, that puts me in a situation that I'm trying to learn. You know, it's kind of hard going from 200 ping, from 50 ping on NA to like 150 roughly. So it's just something I have to get better at. And we're going to have to put myself in those types of situations. So I'm going to ignore the mid for now. I have to make sure I have teammates coming with me, but the reality is I'm fast enough to leave in most circumstances. And shocker, REBR Hodge is going to scout. Now, on this map, what happens is when people scout the cross like this, okay, first of all, YOLOing mid's retarded. Don't do that. A lot of these players back here will stop to try to get shots, and that gives up J2. Now, oh, I'm looking at my map. Shoot. Okay, so they've got 3 tanks across. I'm probably going to miss some early shots because of that, but I don't think we've got support probably, so it's ultimately a good thing. I'm going to make sure there's no one here. There isn't anyone camping this corner. Sometimes you'll get a fast tank like a Pantera or Progetto over there. And, well, there you go. We find ourselves in East 75. Am I spotted? I'm never going to pen this guy. So you see what I'm doing? I'm not shooting at him because I'd rather find someone else like this guy. Can't pen him. That one might go in. Doesn't, but that's fine. We're going to fall back, and then we're going to engage this IS-3A once we go dark. And here I'm going to check the map, make sure we have support. And I also want to know who's over here. Okay, so there's no one over here, and now we're in kind of a brawling fight. So with this East 75 falling back, I think there's an opportunity right now to find this IS-3A. Yeah, there he is. Put a shot into him. Perfect. This guy's going to start to poke, and that's going to drive them into my IS-3 defender. Now we have to see what we're fighting here. You can see it's a Pantera. I feel like this is a really bad tank to do what I just did in because the front overhangs so much. This is a very big light tank, so it makes it actually hard to play. And now we're kind of functioning as bait. Can I get out? IS-3A is on the other side. Fucking moron in the East 75 to put a shot into me. I noticed, like, seriously, last game I got YOLO'd, and it's not surprising that that happened again. Now, getting back to where I am, I'm not giving up the fight yet, because even if we lose, I want to do as much damage as we can over here, and I can fall back to this angle. This is a safe place to run. I can run away from here, and I can also get shots in this auto-loading IS-3A. Now, Defender's in a very aggressive position. This Tiger also doesn't really... He might accidentally block me. I'm not saying he's driving badly on purpose. I'm just saying he's driving badly. So it's something I'm going to have to watch out for. When I poke, this rock is keeping me safe from the IS-3A. So that's actually exactly what I want. Looks like they're going to poke on this guy. Went for the shot. He didn't pull forward, so that bounced. Okay. And now, I don't like this angle. I'm not getting good shots on the 53 TP. Already fired. Okay, there's a Pantera who might push in. We're going to wait for this shot right here. Go for the track, doesn't go in. Tiger's not ready for shots. You can see the Tiger's clearly distracted. I think I don't need gold much anymore. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so I'm gonna need gold to help out this defense, like to keep my teammates alive. That's how I justify it right now. You can see this IS-3A is clearly camping me, and what the thing is, I can let them push out like this because they're not threatening to the defender or the Tiger. So there's a lot going on right now, and this is ultimately not that big of an issue. Now these guys seem distracted. I'll put shots into them while they're distracted. They're gonna eventually have to flank this freaking heavy tank, our defender, it's just myself. There's a 5v2 going on right now. The defender's pushing in, which is actually really frustrating. Don't know if it's the wrong play, but I can just still farm. Looking at the score, we're doing all right. Looks like we've got an IS coming up behind me. I might get one more shot right here onto this Pantera. We'll see what this IS does. Okay, 3A's YOLOing. Pretty much. This is where I'd fall back. So you see, I tried to stay here for as long as possible, and the reason for that is I do want to get better at these brawling fights, but the reality is, like, we were losing that regardless of what I did, in my opinion. So what the next thing to do is to look at the map and try to figure out where other opportunities for damage are. Where can I flank people is the question. So if you look at the map, where do you think that could be? I think I can go here. Look, there's bait. 53 TP is going to get yielded by a WZ and AMX. That's going to, for these guys to yield, they're going to drive through like this, and I can pop up like this and flank them. So a lot of people will be too aggressive. I know for myself, when I predict these types of plays, I predict them way before I happen. I can't just go YOLOing down Ice Road waiting for them to, you know, assuming they're YOLOing the 53. I have to be kind of careful, kind of cautious about it, because it's very likely that they're just waiting for a free shot on, you know, whatever. I don't know why they're waiting, but it's very likely that they are. So I'll check, I guess. Okay. And the fact that the Charioteer hasn't spotted anyone? See, he's still there. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I noticed they're pushing in through this side. Now, and I don't think they're going to push into the Charioteer because they would have kind of done so by now. And I want to help out the STA. You see this? This guy's going to be here. We've got a full HP IS. I'm not with the IS's position. He actually needs to fall back all the way to here for me to support him from the hill. So he's going to die, basically, regardless of what I do. Unless he falls back. He's full HP. We need that guy alive if we want to win this game. Can you just see? Okay, we also have shots from here. I'm not used to this, but we do have shots. So hopefully I can keep our Charioteer alive. Get the track. Okay, we're going to reload in a sec here. Just holding down left click. Good. So hopefully that keeps the Charioteer alive. From here, we can put shots into the Pantera for sure if we get the choice. Who do I shoot here? Probably the Pantera. He's a tier 8, and this IS is such... Okay. Okay, make the IS-3A a one-shot. Good. This is gold because I need it to pen the IS-3A. This isn't going in. I'm in a good spot to blind fire at this Pantera, honestly. I think that hit the dirt, but there's nothing I can do about it. Looks like this STA is DC'd. Okay, and you can see the AMX, yeah, they've won this map. So I need to figure out how to get more damage. And, like, I would love if this was a win, but this is the fight I'm trying to practice. I need to try to get more damage in these types of brawling situations. So it's by no means over. Now, full HP STA, he's clearly AFK. Can't do anything about it. Not, like... Yeah, there's nothing to do about that. So from here, what I have to do is I have to watch the map. I'm primarily wondering where the hell the WZ is. The WZ might be someone I can YOLO in the near future. Now, what I would do is I'd wait till I get shots in the P44. Can't get spotted by the P43. I'd wait till I have to leave to the last second to YOLO the WZ. I think that's the right thing to do. So AMX is almost certainly pushing through. We'll see what this IS-3A does. I'm loading gold for the IS-3A, and I want to see if the AMX gets there to shoot at the STA in the rear. Okay, this guy's here, never really gonna go in, but that one will, so put a shot to there. Okay, this guy, by the looks of it, fired. Both these guys are one-shots. Okay, looking at the map behind us, don't know what the WZ is thinking, probably not much, because he's an Ice Road player. We'll see if someone pokes here. Now, I'm worried about that, actually. I think the IS-3A might be a problem. So, what I'm gonna do is I would say this is the last second. WZ's right where he is. Dude, what the hell? I think I'm going to need gold after this because he's going to realize where I am. I'm hull down. I want to get to the Ice Road just to catch people off guard. Going to try to make my tank. He's clearly aiming, so he's going to pen that one. I'll put one more shot out, get the kill. Okay, AMX is up. So the AMX is here. I'm going to shoot the 34-100. Obviously, he's a one-shot. Okay, I don't have the choice. Can we dive off? Nah, that's into the Pantera. Pantera's reloading. We can dive off. Hopefully. Do we get the kill? No! I had him auto-loaded. I shot, then died. Oh well, I don't... that was a really hard situation. I got an extra 1,000 damage out of that. I'm actually... Okay. I'm happier with that game than I was with all of my games last week. I think we were being the last one to die makes this game way more enjoyable for me. We're gonna have to go again, though. That was... Holy shit. Okay, actually, looking at the team score... I don't know what you can do. Like, the STA DC'd, so, you know, whatever. It's not... If the STA had to leave, it's probably just his internet connection, not his fault. What bothers me more is, like, how an Arty player got 94 damage on Mountain... One of the more Arty-friendly maps in the game. He did 9-4 damage. So, we're gonna have to go again. My mark dropped significantly, and I need the credits. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Okay, so this is probably the first time all week that I've actually gotten the good side on a map. This is Mines. it's a standard battle, and we're in an all tier 8 game. So in my tier 8 premium, this is about as good matchmaking as you could hope for, because it's not a tier 6 game where there's so little HP on the enemy team that it's actually hard to get damage, but it's not a tier 10 game where I can't pen anyone I'm fighting. So there's a couple options on this map. One of them is taking the hill. Now, I think in some tanks, like wheeled vehicles, fine, go take the hill. In an LT432, it's a bad play because I'm not, for example, in my case, I'm not running a fire extinguisher. Should I really go show my engine and fuel tanks, like the broadside of my vehicle, to every single one of their guns? Not a good idea. What I'd much rather do is I'd much rather get into a flanking position, use my DPM to support our mediums, and we have a lot of people going to the hill. Actually, not compared to what they have. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm not committing to the hill. It just makes no sense. They might take the hill. It's not really an issue in my opinion. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to hold down left click, try to track people. It's really hard to track people with this ping, but I can maybe get one more shot off in a sec here. Okay, and that's not giving us the hill, but at least I'm not dead. You know, if I went hill in this game, it wouldn't have changed anything. So let's get a shot to this guy. Okay, now from here, we're getting out of here. One thing I like to do after the initial shots in this position are gone is look at the map and figure out what's on the one line. They've won the hill, and what that means is all their mediums went to the hill. The one line's a very easy place for us to take. So because they won the hill, they get decent map control. We can control the one line though, right? Because they're not here. They're all going to be on fucking E6 or whatever. So that's the play I'm going to make. Looks like the more people are climbing the hill, I might be able to get a shot from here. I normally don't sit in the open like this, but it appears that shots are available. I'm definitely going to take them. See if this VK drives in. I can kind of see him. Put a shot in, bounces. Okay. At least we reload very quickly, so it's hard to get screwed over by RNG. Hopefully the STG gets a shot to this guy too. We're going to aim one more, probably. Doesn't go in. All right, look at the map again. So they still control the hill. To me... Will this ever go in? No. Okay. Where are the opportunities? So if you look at our team, we're all camping. 3 TDs here. Progetto in an okay position, but, you know, he's in a rough spot because they control the hill. And we're pushing this line. So... if you look at this map, what you'd always expect on this side is that these guys here, as they push into 3 campers, they're going to die. They're going to be constantly proxy lit by the Mod 1, the Barask, and so on. And it's just impossible for us to push into that. Now, to balance this out, like if this were maybe a Clan Wars game, you might... I'm not a Clan Wars caller, but I would say maybe you could justify pushing the one line. Because at least these TDs wouldn't be farming your heavies. The problem is this isn't a Clan Wars game. And, you know, Jesus, is it really smart to take that kind of risk? I'm trying to 3-market tank. Now, Batshot's here. Okay, so Batshot's holding this. Honestly, it's not an issue. If I want to push this side of the map, I'll just YOLO the Batshot. But I don't know if I want to push it just yet. We're down 3 tanks and an RD. And, well, they have the map control right now. So I think the best position for me might be to get underneath the hill and spot for these players right here. So that's exactly actually what I'm going to do. Maybe we can get a shot into this Batshot. What? Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. Okay, I'm down a kit, but I don't think I need to proxy spot this anymore. What the fuck? If we've got the Progetto proxy spotting that, I can just sit here and wait for shots like all the TDs. There's nothing going on right now that I can really take advantage of. Holy crap. Oh, wow. These guys are doing well. Okay, TS5 in the open. They've lost a camping TD, which is incredible in my opinion. Now, I don't think I can get a shot on this TS5. They're kind of getting lit. Oh, my driving is so bad. Okay. Regardless, I have shots in this brass. Because I hit that shot on the move, I'm not hitting anything else. However, we've got their scout killed on the one line, and there's a T-44. That's why you don't YOLO early on. So they've got the T-44 right here. This is never going to go in. However, I can keep this guy permanently spotted for everyone in the back of the map. That's going to be my mission for now. So we know there's a 44 who tracked me earlier on. Not an issue. Hopefully we get into this bush without that being an issue. And now we have this guy lit. So hopefully a UDES or something can hit this guy. And if he's falling back, I'll put one into his track. Hopefully he gets shot by Artie or something for that. Now the hill's an issue. The ELC's there. The Barask might fire at me, so I'm going to stay safe from the Barask just in case. I don't know if he'll get proxy, if he can get a shot on me without being proxy spotted. I'm not really interested in just risking my HP right now, because to me it looks like we're going to need it to win the game. These players are starting to die. So It's incredible how long that 703 version 2 or whatever has survived, but he's going to die eventually. That's just a bad position to be in. We're going to have to put shots into this RHM in the open if we want any chance of winning this. So this guy's tracked. He's not going anywhere. We're not spotting him, but I'm just going to hold left click and hope for the best. I think if I blind fire here for the next shot... Okay, I'm going to try it again. Because I don't know what his repair time is, right? So these shots aren't moving. Did he just fall back or something? Maybe he just has really bad repair. Wow, okay. So maybe I made a bit of, I don't know, it's hard to know. Like, if he was in a good crew, if he had good repairs, he would have been driving, you know? But clearly he didn't have a good crew because he didn't, I don't know what the hell happened there. And regardless, Udez is right here. Put a shot into him. So this is now going to become one of the more powerful positions on this map, because as the enemies start to want to leave the hill, and they're going to want to leave the hill, that's like they've been there all game, I can get shots, and you can see these shots go in like so. So I would actually be comfortable blind firing there, seeing if I hit anyone. I have nothing better to do. Doesn't happen, but it's fine. Brask is not in the open, and they have a Progetto who is. So I'm worried about getting lit by the 44, so I'm not gonna hang off this ledge, even though if I could, that'd be fantastic. I'm not gonna take that risk. This game, for the good side of the map, it's not working out too well. Okay, that TS5, nothing he can do. If I could kill this T44, we might be able to win the game. Okay, so these players, you know what I would love to do? I'd love to get into this Udez's position. If I could teleport, that's where I'd be. That Scorpion G's dead, though. Okay, this is the opportunity they're probably going to be looking off. This is their whole team. Am I spotted? Okay, so, am I spotted? No. That's a good thing. Self-evidently. However, I'm worried that our one-shot Pantera is going to get YOLO'd. So I'm going to take the risk. Defending... Did I get lit there? Should I just kill this guy and fall back? I don't think so. I think there's nothing he can do with me where I am, and the Pantera will get the shot off if it becomes an issue. So I think waiting in this bush for the T-44 to get shot by, like, I think the Scorpion G has shots. I think this is the right play. Now, just in case, I'm going to switch to AP. Okay, and it looks like now might be a reasonable time to kill this guy, right? Because nothing else is happening. I didn't see that Udez, my bad. Brask, not looking, fine. I can return to the bush in a sec here, we're safe. I'm just trying to keep my P44 alive, and I want them to push off. This is why the south spawn is so good, is because there's really good TD positions, and there's not much the enemy can do, even if they win the hill. So, Brask, no shots. Okay, that's interesting. Lorraine is here. Okay, so, Jesus. Yes, I report this fucking game. Dude, that makes no sense. Okay, regardless, there's the Brask here. I'm going to switch to AP. We're going to see if we can... I don't think the Udez will light me approaching. Did I get lit here? Nope. Okay, we can drive up further, and I'll take this risk. I think that T-44 might have left. Okay, Udez gets lit. Hopefully, we have no RD. Okay. Brask, no shots. TS5's pushing in, so we can get side shots on the TS5. See, if the TS5 moves up to here, that's where we're going to blab him. Okay, he's not going to move in. So maybe I can put a shot into this unit. Oh, hello. Okay, this guy's dead. He's on the rock. He's safe. He's not pushing in. So we're going to push into this Udez, and I want to see if I can light this guy. Now, Udez is there. I think this T-44 is not here, and I've had this suspicion for a while. He would have done something by now if he was still here. Now, this RHM back here, where do you think he is? I suspect he's on a rock doing something retarded, you know? He hasn't been spotted doing anything else, and if he was on the hill, he would have been proxy spotted by the Victoria and so on. So from my perspective, like if you looked at the map, you would think there's no way this RHM is still here. I can push the Udez. I've made that play before, and it doesn't work. There's going to be that random RHM who you don't expect in a weird-ass position. So I'm going to still chill where I am and see what this Victoria spots. You can see the Victoria's pushing up. Dude, I want to fight the Udez. Is that the RHM who spotted me? Yeah, it is. It's got to be. There's the 44. The guy's been there all game. Okay, so now I'm hull down in a bad spot, just like the 44, and we know okay, we know a couple of things. So a lot just happened right here. So the hill can shoot at us from where we are. I think this was a bad play, but I got bored. I'm not perfect. When I got shot at, the only person who could have shot at me... Dude, you're a moron. Do you think this Pantera will help me? Can you not shoot HE, dude? Come on. Why is he shooting HE in a Pantera? Okay, so, you know, Jesus, I can't get a break. At least these games in my LT432 are better than my Object 140 games. You know, 2,500 damage, it puts us first place on the team. So although it's not a good, I feel like we could have won that if I had played a slightly smarter game against the T44 or whatever. And if the P44 hadn't been shooting frickin' HE, I think we could have won that one. But, you know, it's whatever. It's on to the next. I'll play again tomorrow. We'll see if we can do well in the LT432. As you may have noticed, I need a lot of credits, so I'm going to be working on 3-marking this thing. And I think that's going to be my path forward. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. And I hope to see you around. Later, guys.